Somewhere between 100,000 and 300,000 years ago, a human looked at another human and said something that wasn't true. Not by accident, not by mistake, on purpose. That moment, that single, deliberate lie, was one of the most important events in the entire history of human intelligence. And today, we're going to talk about why. Because the first human who ever lied wasn't a bad person. They were the smartest person alive. Before we talk about the first lie, we need to understand what lying actually requires. Because lying is not simple. When you tell a lie, your brain has to do something extraordinary. First, it has to know the truth. Then, it has to imagine an alternative version of that truth. Then, it has to predict how another person will react to that alternative version. Then, it has to choose the right words to make that person believe the false version. And then, it has to remember the lie. Consistently. Over time. That is not one thing. That is 5 incredibly complex cognitive operations, happening simultaneously. In a fraction of a second. Animals cannot do this. A dog that steals food doesn't lie about it. It might hide. It might look guilty. But it cannot look you in the eye and construct an alternative reality. The ability to lie requires something called theory of mind. The understanding that other people have thoughts, beliefs, and knowledge that are different from your own. Most animals don't have this. A 2-year-old human doesn't fully have this yet. The first human who lied had it completely. Now, deception in nature is not new. Animals deceive each other all the time. A stick insect looks like a branch. A puffer fish inflates to look bigger than it is. A bird will fake a broken wing to lead predators away from its nest. But none of these animals are lying. They are running biological programs. Instincts built into their DNA over millions of years. They have no awareness of what they are doing. A stick insect does not decide to look like a branch. It simply is one as far as its brain is concerned. True deception, conscious, intentional, calculated deception, requires a brain that can model another mind, can imagine what someone else is thinking, can predict what they will believe, can construct a story specifically designed for that person's mind. This is called Machiavellian intelligence. And researchers believe it emerged in humans somewhere between 100,000 and 500,000 years ago, as our social groups grew larger and more complex. Because the bigger the group, the more you need to understand other people's minds. And the more you understand other people's minds, the more you can manipulate them. So what was the first lie about? Researchers who study this have some fascinating theories. It almost certainly wasn't about something big. The first lie was probably small, quiet, self-protective. Maybe someone ate more than their share of food, and when asked, said they hadn't. Maybe someone was somewhere they shouldn't have been, and constructed a story about where they actually were. Maybe someone was afraid, and pretended not to be, because in early human tribes, survival depended on your standing in the group. If you were caught stealing food, you could be exiled, and exile meant death. So the ability to cover your tracks, to construct an alternative version of events, wasn't just clever. It was survival. The first liar didn't lie because they were corrupt. They lied because they were afraid, and smart enough to do something about it. Here's where it gets really fascinating. Once lying became possible, it created an evolutionary arms race inside human societies. If one person could lie, others needed to detect lies. And detecting lies requires the same skill as telling them. Theory of mind, reading faces, micro-expressions, inconsistencies in stories, remembering what someone said last week, and comparing it to what they're saying now. So liars got better at lying, to avoid detection, and truth detectors got better at detecting, to catch liars. Back and forth, for hundreds of thousands of years. And what did this arms race produce? The most socially sophisticated brain on the planet. Language became richer because you need precise words to construct convincing stories. Memory became stronger because you need to track who knows what. Empathy deepened because understanding someone's emotions helps you manipulate them. And imagination exploded because lying is, at its core, an act of creative fiction. Every novelist, every storyteller, every filmmaker is using the same cognitive machinery that the first human liar activated hundreds of thousands of years ago. But this ability came with a price. Once humans could lie, trust became fragile. In animal groups, there is no trust in the human sense. There is dominance. There is fear. There is instinct, but not trust. Humans invented trust because humans invented betrayal. And with the invention of betrayal came guilt, shame, anxiety, the constant low-level paranoia of wondering, is this person telling me the truth? Every argument you've ever had about honesty, every relationship broken by a lie, every institution built on transparency and accountability, all of it traces back to that first moment, when one human looked at another and chose to say something that wasn't real. We built civilization on the ability to cooperate, but cooperation required trust, and trust only matters when betrayal is possible. Here's the part that will make you uncomfortable. Research by psychologist Robert Feldman found that the average person tells between 1 and 3 lies every 10 minutes of conversation. Not big lies, not dramatic lies, small ones. I'm fine. I was just about to call you. That sounds great. I agree. Most of these lies aren't malicious. They are social lubricant. Little fictions we tell to keep relationships smooth, to avoid conflict, to seem likable, to protect feelings. You are, right now, one of the most sophisticated liars in the history of life on this planet. And you do it so automatically, so effortlessly, that you barely even notice. The first human who told a lie changed everything, not because they were evil, but because that single act of deception unlocked something extraordinary in the human brain: the ability to imagine what someone else is thinking, the ability to construct alternative realities, the ability to tell stories. And stories are how we make sense of the world, how we pass down knowledge, how we build cultures, religions, and civilizations. Every lie is a story, and every story began with a lie. The next time you catch yourself bending the truth just a little, remember, you are not doing something uniquely wrong. You are doing something uniquely human. That's what Mindkind is here for. If this made you think, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe, because we are just getting started. See you in the next one.